Alright, time for Blackstone Gathering and kind of a special edition because I'm actually going for stone. I'm going to gather tier 6 stone and I feel like I don't have enough stone books actually. I don't think 6 plus 1 open one will be enough. I'm pretty sure I will find a lot of stone. I mean, stone is really bad, and that's why it could be kinda okay. It could be even good, maybe. But I will see after this session. Master Stonecutter. 12 should be enough. 12 should definitely be enough. I'm pretty sure. So now I've got my stone gathering gear with me, which leaves the desert maps and the swamp maps open, and for that I've got my skinning gear with me as well. So I cover all the bases, but I'm mainly trying to go into tier 6 and higher snow zones and find some tier 6 stone there. So I guess I'm going over White Bank Ridge and then do this area here. Should be good if I manage to get through there. Let's see. Sometimes there are gankers. There are wolf players with a permafrost. Somebody was killed here, and these players saw me, so I guess I'll take the way around. Didn't really want to run into tons of dismounted gankers. I want to go to... It doesn't matter if I go northwest or southwest. But since he believes I went into the northwest, I will go into the southwest. A nice little trick with the invisibility. He looked a little bit too interested in me for my taste. So I thought it would be a good idea to not let him know where I want to go to. A lot of people were dying in the start map. Okay, tier 5 zone, so pretty useless. Sadly. I mean, if there were 5.2 resources, 5.3 resources, I would of course take them with me. But pretty rare. Only 12% enchantment. And pretty close to the start maps. Now I'm already in a tier 7 zone though. This guy was a healer. He's staying pretty close to me, which I do not like. I want to go to the northwest. But since this is a tier 7 zone, I will want to spend a little bit more time here. Probably. And there's already some stone. Oh, I still have the wrong W. This person is too interested in me for my taste, but I'm really close to the exit. Let's see if he's up to... Okay, maybe he was only checking the corpse. There was some tier 6 stone, and now I'm somewhat sure that I'm not being watched. Okay, let's let the grind begin. I'm getting tons of tier 6 stone. What's my level? 33, not very high, but that's to be expected when talking about such a bad resource. Only 400 per piece. He only has 1k IP. I could kill this guy. Looks like he only wants to do PvE here. He also has a fish as his food. So not a very dangerous person. Oh. Elder or Elemental. It's been a while since I've seen that. This guy. This guy. His items are so funny as well. He doesn't have invisibility potions. He's using the weirdest items I've ever seen. I could just kill this guy. I mean, his boots are worth 20k. And I saw his E, but it was too far away, it wouldn't hit me. Oh, look at that. The value of the stone gathering gear coming in. Spending learn points quickly. The stone gathering value plays. Actually finding 6.3. Pretty funny. But actually should be a little bit more likely to find 6.3 of that. Oh, and it even respawns. Thank you. Very nice. Should be a little bit more likely because... And, well, I did not phrase that correctly. What I mean is that you can find 0.3 resources rather often, but most of the time they are already gone. While it is more likely for stone to not be gone already, since nobody gathers it. All these little stacks are pretty full as well, which was the idea, you know. That's the thought. I'm not spending much time running around and stuff. I can gather way more than with other resources if I do it like this. Same principle for the tier 5 hide gathering in the black zone. And with the tier 5 hide gathering in the black zone, I think I've made 2 million per hour. But it simply cannot really peak higher, you know? It's really good, it's really solid, but you cannot find tier 8 resources when you do that. Which is kinda sad and takes away a little bit of the fun. And which is the reason why I prefer to just go deeper and gather higher tier stuff as well, instead of just spending my whole time in tier 5 and tier 6 zones, which is definitely a strategy. It's definitely worth it. It's a lot of money. Okay, let's see. Tier 6 stone, and I wouldn't mind tier 7 stone at all, because tier 7 stone is actually good. And now that I have got my stone gathering gear on, I benefit way more. But I guess the time is over where a lot of tier 7 stone... Why was he gathering the flat tier 6 instead of the 6.1? Probably to be time efficient. I probably would have done the same. But oh well, now I've got it. And 6.1 ore is good. And he says, hey, are you in a group? You're not. You're not in a group. Thanks. And bye. Tier 6. So he's not in a group, so he is not dangerous for me with his gear. The chest just spawned. Gathering tier 6 stone. The books also have to be very cheap. And they are. 16k per piece. That's not much, but you can fill them way quicker. I wonder what the prices are for the other 6.3 resources. I mean, they are definitely higher than 3k. Which is pretty obvious. I mean, 6.2 is basically a tier 8 resource, and tier 8 resources are worth 6 to 8k. Or rather 6 to 10k. I've taken some tier 8 hide. It's only a little time ago, and that was worth 10k. So let's say the average is 8k. He's not in a group, nice. The average is 8k, and 6.3 is worth more than... This is suspicious. You do YouTube? No, I don't. There is stone down there. Okay, he doesn't do YouTube. I think there was tier 7 stone down there. Wait up, wanna take chest with me? What would he need me for? To take the chest? Ah, maybe he pushes people away and I take the loot, I guess. I mean, I invited him, so he should be alone, but he doesn't have to be. He could have friends as well. He could have friends as well. People have been gathering the tier 6 stone here, which is rather unfortunate. I already got a lot of tier 6 stone. but it is obviously not worth too much. 5 out of 5. Gathering tier 6 stone like that probably means that I also should take tier 6 ore. Right? I mean, tier 6 stone is worth 400 silver per piece. And runed ore is worth what? I don't know on the top of my head. Let's see. 800. It's worth twice as much. So I should just gather everything here. Except the tier 5 resources, obviously. But in this case I should gather tier 6 ore and tier 6 fiber as well. I might just spend the whole run in this map. I'm already at 23% and I haven't even totally cleared this whole eastern corner of the map and I'm already at 24%. I've gathered maybe like 15% of this map. A lot of reject party people. I'm very close to the exit, but people could be dismounting. But it looks like they are a lot of people, so they probably will not care. Taproot on a hello fall. I don't really understand. Somebody died. Wait, he suicided? Why did he suicide? It's his hideout, I guess. The guy who suicided was the guy who asked me if I wanted to do the small chest together with him. Which is somewhat weird. But perhaps understandable. Tons of tier 6 stone. Worth not too much. I'm really curious to see what the profit will be after this run. I definitely do not have much running time, which is a great plus. But running might be more efficient, as I've already talked about this topic. Like, when you gather all the tier 5 resources in the roads, for example, which I've tried, it became apparent that it's better to run around than gathering tier 5 resources. It's actually more profit to not take those resources, which is rather interesting. But it also makes sense, like the tier 5 resource. Oh, a stone stack. That's amazing. And like, the thought in my head right now is that it's kind of good that it's a stone stack, because there are less people interested in that. But there are still people that are interested, which is annoying. A lot of resources here. I might I might spend the whole run in this map. It's definitely possible. I'm also pretty sure that people who would mainly gather stone would not be in a tier 7 zone, right? Okay, I actually cannot see if there is another way right here in the middle. Oh, it's... Well, I probably should check if the big stack... It's not enchanted, okay. But this guy wants to gather it. I think that's the guy who said, I'm your fan. Bounded Trell Badoy. Yeah, that's him. So I guess I'll just invite him, see if he's alone, and then just gather together with him. Because I don't really want to fight him. .1. Can I? Are you still alone? He's still alone. Well, if you that depends on you. Take some picture with you. That depends on you. It's not my decision if you take pictures of me in game or not. As long as you're not a paparazzi and take pictures of me in real life and sell them. 2 people. $30K. These 2 people might be in a group and might come and gank. I'll quickly check. No, not much. Some tier 7 ore. They didn't seem to be too interested. It looked like they were straight, going in a straight way to whatever their destination is. You could try... Well, he has no chance with rejuvenating sprint. Only 1k IP, but his weapon is higher. His IP is so low because he has a 4.1 cape equipped actually. But there's no way he can catch me. I still have to be attentive. Because other gangs may happen. Well, 73. I actually didn't pay much attention if I was faster at gathering than him, which I probably was, I would guess. Okay, but there were a lot of resources left on this map. He probably came from the south. Let's see, there's tier 6 stone. Emptiness around here? I think this rare runite ore is already gone, to be honest. Or maybe it isn't. It looks like it. It looks like it. It does look like it. Tons of tier 6 stone. But only 2 pieces on this deck. Somebody gathering the tier 6 stone. These crazy people. Why are they doing that? Taking away my nice tier 6 stone that I usually do not take. Let's see how much time has already passed. 25 minutes. I'm not making too much profit. Not making too much profit. Let's see if I can actually reach the desired 2 million. This guy is losing to a mob, but he did reset. Too bad that he didn't kite to the south, otherwise I might have pressured him into death actually. Was a little lucky on his side and a little lucky on my side. Oh, it's that guy again. That dude. There were a lot of resources up here, I believe. I'm rather surprised that I was so far up north already. Okay. Anything here? Yeah. And even some 6.1. But there are elementals. Is it worth it? Maybe. I'm not sure. I mean, it doesn't take too long. One more kill, 1B. Ah, 4 pieces. Probably worth it to kill these guys. Probably worth it. I would guess. Okay. Now time to farm around the territory. I remember I saw a lot of stuff here. Mostly down there, but I'm going to run away around that place anyway, so I can check around the territory first. Haven't seen any tier 7 fiber yet. And very little tier 7 ore as well. I definitely wouldn't mind another big stone stack. $7.25. Well, I don't know how valuable my Avalonian tools are. Gathering gear is not worth much. 600k, 500k. Somebody was killed. Oh, nice. Some basalt. I think I saw even more basalt. No, if I saw basalt on the way to the stack, I would have taken it. So I definitely did not see any more basalt. 6.2. That's where it's actually gatherable. And now getting some nice bonuses because of my stacks. I will definitely not mind. I hope I'll find more basalt though, because that's really the point where I can make profit in this situation. So, the bunch of tier 6 resources. LMX. Was that the guy with the weird build? Who died there? Might be. It might have been him. Some nice juicy tier 6 slate. 1 year ago I would have been rich having so much tier 6 stone in my inventory. But the times change. Okay. Right, there was some tier 6 fiber as well. That's worth like 900. Pretty good. Maybe I should always gather tier 6 fiber. I probably should. Worth 900 and I gather it rather quickly, I think. Yeah, level 52 already. I gather it rather quickly. I get a nice little gathering bonus because of the proficiency. Which should be 25%, right? Yeah. 25%. So I need to remember for the future to always gather tier 6 fiber. As long as it's that expensive as it is right now. Was that another kill? No, still the same. I want to check out the whole west. Only at 46% carry rate. Master Aquaria, let's go. There's a blob. Oh, nice, some tier 7. That's good. So valuable. 3.15. 3.175 per piece. Really valuable, but you don't find a lot of it. One minute 40. But I don't get overweight when my food runs out. So I'm fine. I can chill. Some more slate. Yeah, I'm going to check out the west and then I will continue. Then I will check out... I think I will go to the tier 7. The other tier 7 zone. I don't think a tier 6 zone would make me happy. There were 2 or 3 names. Oh, the blob is close by. Somebody gathering tier 6 though. Why are you doing this to me? So mean. Basil taken. Yeah, but I probably already checked out this place here when I was at the big stone stack. The blob is gone. People weren't able to inspect me. I heard a horse. The horse was not very interested in me, which is nice. Slowly it shows that I have rather good levels now on my tier 6 resources. I want to eat quickly. I'm gathering these resources rather quickly, which is really nice. Increases my profit per time a lot. and also makes it safer for me. Also increases my profit in a way because I will actually be able to take more stuff from big stacks, which is really good as well. There it's always a matter of time before somebody comes and chases me away. Some tier 6 ore, but I don't want to get too close to this guy. And it's probably the most efficient to gather fiber and ore before that. It's still worth twice as much. And fiber even a little bit more. I only get 70%, a 70% bonus. And also the premium bonus is better for ore and cotton. So I actually need to prioritize these resources when I have the choice. That 7.1 fiber is empty. The first 6.1 slate that I found today. That's very weird. That's very weird. It's worth 700. But seriously, the first 6.1 slate. The first 6.1 stone that I found in this map. That's crazy. That's really weird. Did I already check out this place here? My memory is not too good. I don't think I did. I think I walked this way, but I'm not sure. Well, I'm just going to check out the whole corner. Checking the edge of the map is fine right now because people don't gather tier 6 stone. Actually, finding some tier 7 fiber is pretty good. Really good, really good. Second best resource on the market. Somebody was killed right next to the roads portal, which is totally cool with me. Quickly resetting the ore golems. 1 out of 5. Weird stuff. 1 out of 5. And still only have found one little stack of 6.1 stone. Oh, 7.1. That's great. I found more 7.1 than I found 6.1. That's really crazy. I also found more 7.0. Grandmaster Queria, sure, give me those levels. I also found more 7.0 than... Oh, there was an enemy seeing me. What was he doing so close to the edge of the map? This makes him look suspicious. So he probably was a gatherer? Or a PvE player. Could do PvE in the open. No, it's actually a gatherer. It's a hunter. My second stack of 6.1 stone. Funnily enough. Okay. Aha. Some more 6.1. Today it feels like this map is so full with resources, but that's just the case because I'm gathering tier 6 stone. Otherwise I already would have been in another map. But I can spend so much time here because I'm gathering the tier 6. Have I walked this way already? I kind of feel like yes. But I am not sure. 2 out of 5, so I haven't been here, right? Tier 6 resources don't respawn that quickly. How many maps am I away from the other tier 7 snow zone? 1, 2, 3. Well, I'll go there. Yup. And there's a big group that's not interested in me. Let's see if there's something nice left here. 6.3 fiber. 2 out of 5. I was already scared that it would only be 1 out of 5. But of course I was hoping for 5 pieces. But still, almost 70k this quickly. Definitely nice. Definitely nice. Very good. Now I can compare. 6.3 is worth 16k, 17k. 17k, ladies and gentlemen, and this is worth 3k. The difference is just insane. And like, as I said, 1 year ago I would have been rich with that stone. 1 year ago stone was worth more than fiber. Crazy price changes. But I don't care. It's just very interesting. Is it possible to move up there? It is not. I have to go around. $5.3. I think it was 1k per piece, yeah. It's so ridiculous. Why is it worth so little? It's just ridiculous. But I also don't know what you need stone for. I mean, I know what you need stone for, but I don't know what you need enchanted stone for. For all the other resources, it's clear. You know, enchanted items. Pretty clear, pretty simple. But what the hell do you need enchanted stone for? You don't really need it for anything that you can build. So maybe that's a reason why enchanted stone is so terrible? I don't know. But it's probably just generally the low price. No big stacks, 2 roads maps, roads portals. And I want to go to the southwest. 4.2, better than all the stone that I'm gathering. Right? Yeah, 1k. 1k per piece. Better than the stone. Better than the 6.1 stone. There's slate, but I'm not going to walk up there, only for slate. I'm going to take all the slate that is in my way. but I'm not going to walk extra distance to gather it. 61% carry rate already. Where am I? I'm exactly at the hideout. Pretty long way through this map. Basically the maximum way that's possible. The longest way that's possible. Give me some 6.3 stone. I mean all the other... Oh, 6.1. Nice. I don't know that guild. Is he alone? He's not alone. Why? What are these items? There's a fresh ore stack. I want that. 6.1 ore. Pretty damn good. And I gather it really quickly, which is really nice. And I'm rather close to the exit. And I have an alternative in the Golden Roads portal. But it's not that safe. It's not that safe. I don't have any particular advantages here. Hopefully I'm alone. I am alone right now. It's only 6.1. But 6.1 is already good. Now I'm not alone anymore. Weird items. And he can also gather. His items are really weird. I don't think I want to fight him though. His items are really not strong. I could win. I have a lot of IP on my weapon. I don't have fighting food though. Kinda sad. Kinda sad. But I'm surprised that this doesn't happen more often, to be honest. Even though I don't... Like, his items look like ZVZ items. That definitely doesn't happen very often. People with ZVZ gear gathering. And a new ore stack. What? So I'm basically going to get at least one, unless he wants to waste his whole time. Two stacks at once. It would be so funny if this one here is 6.3 and he finishes his ore stack first. This would be so funny, but I didn't see any great colors here. So it's only 6.1. But this went better than expected. I didn't expect to get any more 6.1 ore this easy. And so much of it. Level 70 already. Insanely high level. This guy will probably be surprised that this is gone here. I'm pretty sure that he will be a little bit surprised. I almost could go back to the other tier 7 zone already. But I'm somewhat close to the new tier 7 zone. I'm probably going to spend time until I reach 80% carry weight, and then I'll go back to the old tier 7 zone. Then I'll gather to, I don't know, 98% carry weight, and then I'll go home. There he is, but he's too late. I'm even going to take the last one. Well, that's how it is when you have 70 levels in tier 6 ore gathering. You just take it away right under his nose. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Okay, now it's time to finally get into the tier 7 zone. But those 6.1 stacks are always worth it unless you go unless you're a stone gatherer. 6.1, where you at? There was a person. I don't see the ore. There it is. 162k. But that's not all from that one big stack. Okay, finally into the tier 7 zone. I feel a real urge in my chest to finally get into the tier 7 zone. Can't stand the tier 6 anymore. Need some tier 7 resources. Big stacks are not here. Weird zone. Empty zone. The blob could come to the spider. Spiders are kinda okay to do as group. I was about to say pretty empty, but now that I see this here, I need to use my invisibility. I'm going to stay invisible until the slow wears off. Now let's get some uncommon slate. People have been gathering tier 6 down here. These crazy dudes. 70% carry weight already. So I'm going to stay somewhat close to this exit here, or do I want to take another way home? Could go through the swamp as well. Would have 1 tier 6. Probably not. I'll probably take the way that I've came. The edge theory. No resources left on the edge. But maybe the slate is up, yeah. Nobody takes the extra minute to gather the slate. $7.95 million in my inventory. It really doesn't look like I've made any profit. Oh god. Oh well, actually, I have 5 Avalonian tools. That's 5.5 million. And I've got my gathering gear, that's like 500k. So 6 million. So I basically have 2 million already. And it's only 53 minutes in to this run. Maybe I've made the 2 million per hour. Even though I'm gathering tier 6 stone. And I have 600 pieces. And it's only worth 250k. 600 pieces. Oh, basalt, yes. Basalt is the thing that I want to find when doing this approach. Basalt is really the thing that I'm looking forward to. That's really the thing I want in this scenario. But I didn't find too much of it. But I of course also have not explored too many different maps. A lot of resources seem to be up here. Maybe, no. Maybe not. I mean, can't say that from finding 2 tier 7 resources. Finding a little bit of slate. Can't really say that this map is full of resources yet. I cannot do so yet. Maybe I'll gather to 90%. I think 85. So in case of finding a big stack, I can still take it. More or less. I mean, if I find something good, I will have to throw away slate. I will actually have to throw away slate. The slate that I have gathered so carefully. Or did I find some fiber? No, I have very little fiber on me. Didn't find any fiber in this map, I think. %. Maybe I'll stop at 80. If I don't find much stuff. There's some to 6 ore, but it's probably very low. Probably doesn't have many pieces on it. How many learn points do I have? 400. I'm good at that front. Tier 6 late everywhere. Only one piece. Master Quarrier. Give me those levels. Let me gather quicker. Enough of the edge. 6.1. %. Now I'm finding a little bit again. It's a weird map as well. Not very much space. The territory is taking up a lot of space. This static dungeon thing is taking a lot of space on this map. The question in my head right now is, do I run back? And I think I do. I will easily get over 80% on the way to the exit. This guy doesn't seem to be interested, which is nice. The 6.2 ore is gone, which is not nice. This guy is doing PvE and has a very low IP. There's slate, but there are mobs. Here's slate as well. Yeah, it's time to head back. There are people seeing me. They don't look very dangerous though. There's 6 ore. Was about to check out this place, but maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. I will. There are a few resources up. Not everything is gone. People are seeing me. Very weak, very weak. People who see me are not very dangerous. Oh, 3 pieces. Gather bonus +1. Gather bonus +1. Gather bonus not +1. 110k. Thank you very much. Alright, so I found 2 6.3 resources. There are these very weak surf ripple guys. 81% carry rate only, which is still pretty okay. I'll check a little bit more. 5.2. No tier 7 stone, no tier 7 ore. Do I want to go this way here? Yeah, I'll take all that stuff here. There's quite some stuff. Didn't see any tier 7 resources. Anything here? I don't see anything. Oh, I see something. An ore aspect. If I had my mob killing gear with me, I could easily solo this guy. Wouldn't be bad money. Probably 600k, 1 million or so. I mean, it takes like 5 to 10 minutes to kill it. And it takes like now probably 2 or 3 minutes now that I have such high levels on tier 6 ore. Really doesn't take much time. Let me... it's right at the street. It's right at the street. Do I get low against it? Probably not, no. I probably don't use my boots against it. Huh. I could go into the roads, check if there's some good portal right next to me. Somebody dying at the spider, I don't know if I want to look. Could go into the roads, look for a very close town portal, no matter where it is. Take it, get aspect killing gear, and try to kill this thing. I will take a look. I will take a look. If there's a very close portal to a town. Somebody was killed right next to me. Right next to me. Empty. Really weak player there. I'll take a quick look. And then I'm going to try the aspect. If there's a quick way. Otherwise I'm not going to do it. Far short dry lenses. Nope, nope, nope. This map looks very interesting though. Do I want to take a quick look? This map looks interesting. It might be low level though. How late is it? Too late. Ah, it's high level. This area here is bad. I mean, it's good enough and stuff. I want to kill... the ore guys. I mean, I want to kill all of them. But I want to gather the ore. Nope. Yep. 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 I don't have very much time left, and that's why I also don't have very much carry weight left. To be fair as well. I should be gathering the ore first. But I also don't want to move very far away from my dire boar. Now I am at 85% carry weight already. So I'm actually going to go out and get on the way back home. A high level roads map with a lot of gathering areas. I could throw away resources to gather more valuable resources. Which I would actually do if I had more time right now. But like this, I actually have to go back. There's quite some potential for this map. Doesn't look like too many people are running around here. Well, it's quite some time ago that I've killed the Aspect solo. Would like to do so again. Hmm, 87% carry weight. Do I already restrict myself? I think I don't gather tier 6 slate anymore. Nah. I'll gather everything. And if I find something great, I will throw away stuff. Still got 13%. That's a lot. That's a lot. The spider's still not done. Okay, northeast is the way to go. But let me quickly get some water. Okay. Are you alone? Your items look like you're alone. Also, he is alone. He's somewhat dangerous. Bloodletters are pretty good at killing. But he's not that dangerous. He had too low IP. His IP is too low. Too low for me. This guy looks weird. He's in a group. I wasn't able to tell if he was interested in me. So I should be careful. Let's skip a little bit. I mean, his items could mean anything. Isn't really possible to tell. I mean, he was obviously using escape or skip here. But if he was transporting or if he was hiding his real strength, is not possible to tell. A lot of resources here on my way. Even some 6.1 slate, rare slate. It's even up. Okay. How much? 5. Worth more than 1k. I feel like I've gotten... Oh, there's a person. I feel like I've gotten 4 levels for my tier 6 stone gathering. This guy is interested in me, I don't like that. I don't like that. He looks very interested. I should move. He's chasing me. Now he's not chasing me anymore. Too bad, there were tons of resources, but well, it's not that bad. I'm really full already. And most of the stuff there wasn't premium, if you know what I mean. Okay. And I'm still... I still have a tier 7 zone in front of me, while I'm already at 94%. When I reach 95%, well, I'll start now already. I'm not going to gather tier 6 resources anymore. I will only take 6.1 until I reach the tier 7 zone. There I will go up to 100%. But until the tier 6 zone, I'm not going to take tier 6 anymore. Tier 7 zone. Now this is a tier 5 zone anyways, right? Yep. There's a big stone stack. I have stone gathering gear on me. But no thanks. Tier 5 stone. I mean 5.3 is okay. 5.3 is okay. But not worth the way. Definitely not worth it to walk up there for 5.3 stone. There I would have better profit per time if I just do what I'm doing right now. Okay, tier 7. Northeast or southeast, doesn't matter. Northeast is closer. I should gather the fiber first. It's worth the most. And now I'm going up to 100% and back to the base. I think I'm able to keep the 2 million per hour, actually. It looks good. The only question then is, was I lucky with the big stacks and stuff like that? Or was that average luck? Up there is enchanted ore. I didn't see if it... Oh yeah, it's still alive. It is still alive. But only one piece. I mean, I've gathered here not too long ago. There shouldn't be too much stuff up. But a little bit can have respawned. Oh. No! Is it possible to gather there? Go away. Is it possible to gather there? I don't think so, right? No, it's not. Too bad, too bad. It would have been like, I don't know, 60k, 70k extra. That would have been nice. But that also explains why it's not taken. That also explains it. 96%. Almost home already. We'll take a little look up here. No resources. Tons of mobs here, pretty annoying. I'm just going to run through them. Lost? No, it's good, it's good. No problemo. Senors y señoritas. Pretty damn full. Anything small? At last? Doesn't look like it. No resources. What's that? It's gone. The tier 7 stone. There's some tier 6. Is he not able to do this mob there? His gear is really strong. Is he in a group? He's not in a group. And he's hostile for some reason. Master Courier. 98% carry weight. Kill boss with me. He's pretty strong. He has tier 8 X. He also has 4 million PvP fame actually, so he might not be a terrible player. Considering, like, comparatively to his PvE fame, which is very low, so... But I didn't check, maybe he just did a lot of corrupted dungeons? You don't get PvP fame if you don't do deadly corrupted dungeons, right? Look at these people. Grail Seeker. Southeast is the way to go. 99% carry weight. Alright. Somebody was killed. 2 big stone stacks. I mean, as I said, if it is 5.3, it's okay. It's okay to gather it. But it's not more. It's only okay. It's not worth it to run there. But if you happen to stumble upon it, then it's totally fine to gather it. But otherwise it's not okay to run there. Not worth the time. Okay, back to safety. And now I'm very curious. Did I make the 2 million? Oh, well, I didn't count in the value of my books. So it might be that I'm below 2 million. I would guess so. I would guess maybe 1.8 or 1.9 per hour. That's my bet. Loot. What's that loot? Ah, I remember. Okay. Let's see. $1.8. Yep. 1.8 in 1 hour and probably 15 minutes. 16, 17 maybe. I feel like gathering tier 6 stone is not worth it. I'm not 100% sure though. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't reach the 2 million I found a little bit of 6.3 even. I mean 5.3 doesn't matter about stone, 6.3 doesn't... How it matters a little bit. It's not terrible. I didn't find much tier 7 stone. That's a problem. Maybe I didn't go deep enough. If I found more tier 7 stone, the story might have been different. Tier 7 stone is pretty okay. It's pretty okay. And with stone gathering gear, it's actually good. The stone cutter journals are really not worth much money. Like the prospector ones are worth almost 3 times as much. The master cropper's journal is worth more than 3 times as much. No, basically exactly 3 times as much. I think tier 6 stone gathering is not worth it. Barely. That's what I would think. Going with the tier 6 or gathering gear would probably make more money even though you find less of it. I mean, you make double the money. You make double the money from tier 6 ore. So running a little bit more seems to be worth it. That's my conclusion.